Alright, so I think I'm live now. I'm not sure. I didn't realise the game had started. I don't what's happening. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Help me. Not entirely sure what's going on. I know we're playing now. I don't really know what's happening, not gonna lie. I can hear it because I've got a little thingy up that says, I'm just quickly tweeting it out because the game, you know what, I'll explain on this in a minute. Alright, there we go. I've got a live reaction tweet out. So, basically, what's happening here is I'm watching Arsenal versus Koln, I think that's how you say it, in the Europa League. This is Arsenal's first Europa League game. Now, the reason I'm streaming this now, and not when it was meant to start at 8, is because the Koln fans decided to bring about 20,000 fans or something, and half of them didn't have a ticket, so they started fighting to try and get in. Eventually they managed to get in, they rioted their way through, and then the situation was calmed down eventually after loads of fighting, and now there's loads of Koln fans in and stuff like that. I'll go through the lineup in a minute. We're 6 minutes in right now, it's still 0-0, but I didn't know, the game just seemed to randomly start. I don't know why it suddenly started now, but it did. So, Arsenal's lineup is Ospina, Holding, Mertesacker, Monreal, Iwobi, Elneny, Maitland-Niles, Bellerin, Walcott, Alexis, and Giroud. It's a really weird side to play, and I'm not entirely certain by it. Koln, don't know their lineup, not going to bother reading it out. I don't know any of their players. I don't care about any of their players. But, yeah, that's what's happening. I will actually start talking about the game in a second. So this is Arsenal's first game in the Europa League I've ever seen. I've never seen Arsenal play in the Europa League apart from now. And it's weird and I don't like it. But it's something I'm going to have to get on with and try and enjoy as much as I can. I mean, if we win it, I guess that will be good. I guess. I don't really know. I don't really care. Wait, do I have 2 Twitter tabs open? I do. Get rid of that one. Okay. If anyone's in the chat, let me know your score predictions. I don't know what the score prediction is going to be. I'm not too confident on this team. But we'll have to see. Because I was not expecting the game to suddenly start like it did, but it did. I'm not happy with the Arsenal lineup. I don't understand why it's happening, but it is. I mean, I do understand that obviously we don't want to play first team players because we're focusing on the Prem and everything, but I think the team we're putting forward, it's a weird team. It's a team of people that don't seem to mix together. But the game has started. Oh, I don't like seeing Arsenal's name in the next to the Europa League symbol. It's weird. At least there's an atmosphere at the Emirates now. I mean, that's pretty rare considering since we moved to the Emirates, obviously, families come. And I don't have a problem with families coming to football games, but half of them are fans who don't know what's going on, like, during games. And that annoys me quite a lot, the way that... Oh my god. Oh my god. Koln just scored a pretty amazing goal. Wow. Great. It was a good goal. I won't lie. The ball was played upfield. People thought it had gone out for a throw-in, so the defenders basically froze. I don't think he did go out for a throw-in. Ball was pinged over. Ospina ran out. Tried to clear it. Really poor clearance. Player turns around, bangs it from far outside the box, straight in. Great. I am not in the mood to watch this game. Yes, it was a good shot. Ospina, useless as always, comes out, awful clearance. Awful clearance ends up in them turning and shooting Ospina way off his line. Ball goes in. Great. Good start. I mean, Ospina should have done better. There's not really anyone there to blame apart from Ospina. And probably the defenders who should have been there instead of sitting there with their hands down the trousers calling for a throw-in. Whether it's a throw-in or not, you should still be moving towards the ball instead of sitting there complaining to the ref the whole time. But then again, that's the Arsenal way of doing things, isn't it? Just sit there and complain and hope that things go your way, because we don't seem to try. Alright, Lacazette's not playing, it's Giroud. Sanchez is playing, which is good, but... I'm not in the mood for this game, but... let's hope we win. Ball's lifted in. Ooh. Giroud's header was nice. It was a nice header. It was going over the keeper, and the keeper manages to jump back and save it. Great ball in by Alexis. Giroud onside. Ball goes just over the keeper. He makes a good save to keep it out. It was a good goal. It's just annoying because obviously I'm an Arsenal fan, so it's kind of annoying, but it was a good goal. I'll give him that. Ospina poor. I don't get why so many Arsenal fans absolutely adore Ospina. I like him as a person because it is, you know, he's a funny person, but I don't like him as a goalkeeper. He's not the best. Bellerin charging down the line with using that pace that we haven't seen for quite a while. Plays the ball off to Walcott, who I'm not happy he's playing. I don't like Walcott. He's not a good footballer. I mean, he's okay, but he's not a great footballer. He's not good enough. I don't know why he's suddenly playing. He hasn't played in this season. No, he has played this season because he scored in pre-season, but this actual season I don't know whether he scored or not. I mean, played. Also not happy that we're playing Rob Holding. He was really good towards the end of last season, but he's been so poor. Koln on the counter-attack. Whoever their striker is against Bellerin. Bellerin manages to hold him back and force him to play it backwards. No one's closing this guy down. He has a shot and it goes flying over. Why is no one closing him down? I don't know. This is going to be a fun game, isn't it? I mean, was the ball over the line for a throw-in? Maybe. But even whether or not it was over the line or not, Ospina's clearance is awful. He comes out and just he basically passes it forwards to their guy and then just tries to run back. It's just so poor. I have faith that we'll get back in this. It's just a little annoying. Maitland-Niles playing. I can't believe Maitland-Niles is playing and Reece Nelson isn't playing. Reece Nelson has proved himself so much so far, and yet still, he doesn't. He's on the bench. Mark made me a thumbnail for the game, which is good, so I will quickly add that. There you go. I think you can probably see that. Something happened. Giroud had a shot, but it was just wide. I think it's a corner. Yeah, it's a corner. God, you don't want to be taking the corner near all them Koln fans. Sanchez takes the corner, whips it in. It's a good ball. I don't know who hit it. I think Monreal hit it. It might be Monreal Mertesacker. Let me have a look. It was Monreal headed it backwards. Quite a nice header, but not troubling the keeper. It was a decent header for the angle he was at. Oh, Jesus Christ. Our defence is shocking. Rob Holding, he runs back and he just passes the ball to them and forces Monreal to come and just clear it out for a throw-in. Because there's nothing else he can do in that situation. Oh, it's like watching a mid-table club play. Alright. Giroud. Okay, passes straight to them. That's cool. Bellerin to Giroud. Giroud doing skills around the back. Okay, oh, Jesus Christ. Giroud passes it straight across goal to Mertesacker, who takes an awful touch and manages to kind of get it clear. ends up in a Koln throw-in. I don't know what we're doing right now. Got a feeling it's going to be another one of them games where we play awfully. Great ball in by Koln player. Another chance. Holding manages to just hold him off while Spina gets the ball. Our defence is shocking. Mark, I know you're the one disliking the streams. I know it's you. Mertesacker and Holding, they worked so well together in the FA Cup final, but like I don't get it. They worked so well in the FA Cup, and they're just so poor now. Like together, they don't work. They should work, because you know, if Mertesacker's going to be the leader of the academy, you know, you kind of want him to be doing a little bit well. I kind of wish we played Kolasinac. I mean, I know he probably should be saved for the Prem, but I wish he was playing just because I like Kolasinac. Who doesn't like Kolasinac? I don't know how good Sanchez is going to be this season. Like, from what I saw of him in the Liverpool game, nearly every pass he made, he would be dispossessed. But it was his first game back in a while, so I couldn't really blame him. But I hope he wasn't actually doing like a... Because last season he played really well, but everyone else played bad. I hope he doesn't play bad this season, or like not as good as he did last season, because you know he can be a very good player. Walcott once again offside because he's useless. How do you not stay onside? And he even tries to take a shot after he's offside, and it wasn't him going in. Walcott, go towards the ball. He's just like... They were going towards the ball, and like they pass it back, and Walcott, right in front of them, just stands there and watches it. And no one does anything to stop it. Bellerin whips the ball in. Giroud gets to it, but again, keeper gets to it. Giroud's playing alright so far. His headers have been good. It's just they're not quite as aimed as they should be. It's starting to trouble the keeper a little bit, but that wasn't a big problem for him. I like El Neni, but he only works well with certain players. He's not really someone who I can see who adapts well with other players. It's like Holding. Unless he's with an extremely strong team, he doesn't adapt. I don't think he should be playing. I'm not really saying we should like demote him to the like, you know, the under 23s or something, but I don't think he should start. I think he should be on the bench. I can't believe Reece Nelson's not playing. I'm kind of annoyed about that. I want to see him play. He's really good for the under 23s. I mean, that is the under 23s, which, you know, Jack Wilshere beats up the under 23s, but, you know, still want to see him play. Walcott gets dispossessed. Who saw that one coming? There comes a point where there's a big gap in the middle. Why has anyone can see that? I could see that before they even passed through that. There's a huge gap between Mertesacker and Holding. Holding tries to come out for the man, which is the CDM's job. He tries to come out for the man, leaves a huge gap open that they can pass through. Why is that happening? Wilshere and Reece Nelson on the bench along with Chuba Apcom. Hey, John, Chuba Apcom's on the bench. I thought he was still in Brighton or something. Ugh. That's not a win. I can't bother to watch a loss today. Sanchez on the ball. Lofts a really nice ball over to Bellerin. Bellerin gets tackled, but Holding does really well to keep the ball. The ball lands to Walcott. Oh, go away. Go away, Walcott. You can't shoot. You're not a footballer. Oh. Sanchez does so well to find Bellerin. Bellerin gets tackled, but Holding actually does really well to slide tackle, find Iwobi, who may have handballed it. Gives it to Walcott, who just slices it so wide. Oh my god. I can't deal with Walcott. He's just consistently poor that I can't deal with him. Oh, I know who the hold on, Sanchez on a run. I'll try and remember what I was going to say. Sanchez. Oh, decent ball to Walcott. Can't find it. The Koln keeper. I know him. I know him from FIFA, but I just don't remember his name. I'll find it in a minute. I'm also on Monday. I think I might be live streaming Arsenal v Chelsea, but don't hold me to that because lately, whenever I say I'm going to be live streaming, I end up not doing it for some reason. There's usually a decent reason, but yeah. Yeah, Mark was right. All like the middle hard cam seats are there's a lot of people who aren't seeing them because I'm pretty sure it's because they moved to the corners because people in the middle were being moved for safety, and I think since that's the family bit, people are moving out of the way, which fair enough, I guess. Yeah, you can see if you look in the corner, there's quite a lot. Actually, there's not. Where are all the Arsenal fans? Oh, they are. They're just sitting in the back for some reason. Oh, there's never an atmosphere at the Emirates. I want to go back to Highbury, please. Yeah, Horn, that's his name. The goalkeeper's called Horn. I remember it now. Oh, my bad. Mark told me that the Arsenal game's actually on Sunday. Well, I don't know why I thought it would be on Monday, but yeah, Sunday. Drew gets the ball. He kind of, I don't know. He just kind of does a weird flick and it goes out. Sanchez on the ball, plays it back to Iwobi. It will be still trying to run. So I'll just get my dog out of my room. He's growling at me. Alright, Bellerin tries to whip a ball in. What do you know? Bellerin still can't cross. Mark says Koln could end up smashing Arsenal here. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that happening. Holding just lets the ball bounce off him before fouling someone. Good job, Holding. I wish I was as good as Holding. Holding and Mertesacker just keep giving away fouls. Koln play. I'm not going to be able to say the Koln players' names because I only know the goalkeeper. I just don't know the rest of their names. I don't know where to begin. So I'm just gonna say the Koln player. They're looking to try and ping it over the top, but no one's making that run that they need. All they need to do is get between Holding and Mertesacker and boom, you're through. They're trying to ping it. Oh, trying to go switch the play. Make the Niles man just to get up to header it out. Ball whipped in. Ospina catches it and then boots it up the pitch. Looking for Giroud. Giroud takes it actually quite a nice touch before passing it back to Walcott. Walcott finds Bellerin. Arsenal looking for a counter-attack here. Can Bellerin actually cross a good one in? No, he's going to run backwards and pass it back because he knows he can't cross. And then he then passes it back. There goes the counter-attack. And we go back to Mertesacker. Okay, great. Cool. And then he tries to cross it to someone that hits the Koln player. Now they're breaking. We should have had a break there, but for some reason Bellerin decided to stop running. What happened to the 14-15 Bellerin? He was so good. Koln looking to run again. Goes for goal. Poor shot. Goal kick. Oh, my bad, it's a corner. I'm not massively paying attention. Mark says Arsenal Fan TV tonight's going to be great. Yeah. Yeah. Arsenal Fan TV is going to be fun. It's probably going to be Arsenal fans getting beaten up by Koln fans. Which is quite funny. Get DT in a fight, and then Ty can try and break it up. All the players are moaning about something in the box. They play it to the outside of the box and their guy tries to hit it on a volley, but he just like drills it along the floor slowly. Arsenal looking to break. Holding manages to find Iwobi. Iwobi, who hasn't played in a while, finds Alexis Sanchez. Sanchez tries to ping it around to Bellerin, but it's a poor ball. And Horn manages to get there. Great. What is Wenger's, like, jacket? It's, like, bright pink. Interesting. It's almost as bad as when he wore them Arsenal shoes. Oh my god. Ospina basically gave away a penalty there, but their guy was offside. A ball again. Pinged over the top. I think he was offside. Ospina can't catch it because he's an idiot. He then comes running out to try and catch it and does what he does to classic Chelsea players and spears them without getting the ball. And now their guy, Hector, who I do know actually, is down injured because Ospina just speared him. I thought Ospina only used that move against Chelsea players, but apparently he likes to bust out the spear for anyone now. Luckily he was offside. Hector's limping off. You gotta love Ospina. Probably the only thing he's really good at is injuring players by just diving into them. Maitland-Niles trying to find a way through, but ends up passing it back to Mertesacker. Mertesacker finds Holding. Sanchez pings one forwards to Giroud. Giroud gets it. El Neni has a strike. And he fires it wide. It's fun. John Cordoba is the guy who scored for Koln from 40 plus yards out. I'm a little confused on why they're calling it an absolute worldie. Because if Arsenal have scored that, it wouldn't be called a worldie. It would just be called a good long-range effort. Don't get me wrong, it was a good shot. He was really accurate to actually manage to turn and shoot. But it's not like the keeper was on his line. Like, it's not really a worldie. If the keeper wasn't on his line, then yes. But, you know, when it's Ospina, you know, what can you expect? Sanchez holds off his man before continuing to dribble basically back to the halfway line. Ball's pinged to Bellerin. Bellerin gives it to Holding. Finds Iwobi. Iwobi tries to look for Bellerin on the wings. Oh, why can... no one could pass. That's our problem. It was an easy pass down the line, and he somehow puts it too far forward. Alright, people, put your score predictions in the chat. Obviously, it'll have to be something 1 to Koln because they're 1-0 up. I was going to say switch the play to Bellerin, but yeah. No, thanks. Iwobi on the ball. Finds Mertesacker. Mertesacker plays it to Nacho Monreal, who hasn't done too much this game. Back to what looks like Iwobi. I can't really tell. It's pretty poor quality. Sanchez tries to play a ball through, and it's just to absolutely no one. Oh, Hector's gone down again. Looking at that replay, it's just insane the way Ospina doesn't catch the first ball and then just spears the guy on their team to get the ball and then quickly looks up at the ref and basically says sorry. Like, if you just catch the ball, then this wouldn't happen. He gets so lucky, Ospina, to not get sent off. Because he does it, he's done it probably 4 times now. I think he injured Fabregas and Pedro or something like that doing it. And he's just injured Hector doing it. He's just... I don't get why. As, I guess, helpful it is that he's injured. It's, you know, it's not really something to celebrate if a player gets injured. So Hector's actually coming off now, their centre mid. He's actually done well. You know, 34 minutes in, he's helped his team get the 1-0 win. I mean, 1-0 win, 1-0 advantage. I saw who replaced him, but I didn't really work it out. No, in our luck, whoever just replaced Hector will probably come on and score. Holding. Mertesacker. Back to Monreal. If we play our strong defence, we actually have a decent defence. It's just the fact that we can't risk playing our defence. To be fair, I don't mind that. The only thing about losing in the Europa League is the fact that you get mocked by everyone. Which is always fun. Our back three line, I love him playing it round to each other. Theo Walcott is on 140k a week. Huh. 140k a week for Walcott. That he. Oh. And then he pings it to Sanchez. Finds Morale to Mertesacker. Mertesacker to Holding. I assume he'll pass it backwards. Yep, there we go. Because we don't like to go forwards. Mertesacker to Elneny. Back to Mertesacker. Mertesacker to Holding. Holding plays it to Bellerin. Bellerin to Walcott. Walcott loses the ball. Who saw that coming? Now here come Koln on the break. They're just charging through our entire team on the wings, looking to cross it in. It's a decent cross, but Maitland-Niles manages to touch it down. It's fun. Burnley goalkeeper Tom Heaton has had his shoulder surgery, but his absence won't be weeks, it will be longer than that, so, which kind of sucks because Tom Heaton was on a roll of being good. Ooh, having a shoulder injury as a keeper must be horrible. Oh, hold on. Maitland-Niles on the ball. How can you not put a cross in? You pass it along the ground to Giroud. You don't try and put some curl on it as it goes in. You're in front of him. There's no one in the middle. Why pass it forwards? Give it to Giroud. He can finish it. There's no need for the shit you're giving us. Yeah, anyway. Imagine having shoulder surgery as a goalkeeper. Because you're going to land on that shoulder when you come back, when you do a dive. And that's going to hurt, I assume. Elneny finds Giroud. Oh, this is embarrassing. Right. I'm trying to look for the positives in this game, but you know. Oh, God. We lost the ball in a throw-in. Who can't throw the ball to a teammate? It will be running through. Finds Sanchez. Sanchez turns back. Lifts one over the top to Giroud. Oh! Header it into the goal. You're like the biggest guy in the pitch apart from the goalkeepers. Iwobi does really well to find Sanchez. Sanchez. It's a very decent ball and Giroud doesn't get to it. The defender does first. Mark put on Twitter, losing the ball, aka Theo Walcott special. It is. He gets paid 140k a week to hardly play, and when he does, he's awful. Oh, how's that ball not gone in? Arsenal are waking up a bit. It's just our attack is so... Oh. Our attack is so poor. Sanchez just, like, got pushed, like, onto the ball and then slipped over it. I don't really know what happened there. Let's have a look. Oh, no, he didn't follow the ball. He just got kicked in the back of the leg. Oh, Arsenal have Chelsea as well on Sunday, which I've already gone on about, but I'm sure that's how fun that's going to be if we can't beat Koln. Alright. Maitland-Niles switches the play to Holding. Holding kind of doing his classic kind of running forwards, not really knowing where to pass it. He decides to drive himself and loses the ball. Now we are a defender down because he's not even making an effort to get back. Great. Here come Koln again because they actually know how to counter-attack. You get the ball and you run forwards towards the goal. They're doing it very well. Number 21 tries to whip a ball in. It comes with Elneny for a corner. Rob Holding, you are something else. And then he kind of is helping out quite a bit now because Holding is like he does that thing that you can tell he doesn't know where to pass because he'll run forwards and kind of stutter like he's about to run but then stops, and he does it a few times before then going, you know, I'll run straight into the middle, and before I get to a defender I'll take a long touch right in front of him so he can get the ball. Corner for Koln. Odds on that this goes in. Nope. Ball's whipped in. Monreal deals with it well to kick it out. Ball still lands to a Koln player who plays it back to the keeper. Sanchez chasing Horn, but no way he's getting to him. Horn smashes it down. It's a really nice ball he plays, actually. Maitland-Niles. Tizawobi. Elneny. What a ball, but Elneny plays a great ball over top to Walcott, who headers it backwards. And again, why can no one pass to Bellerin? Like, Elneny has been good so far. He pings an amazing, it's a really good ball, behind the halfway line to find Walcott. Walcott headers it back to Sanchez, no problem with that. And Sanchez can't pass to Bellerin. He plays it too far ahead and it goes out. Why? You see a little close-up of Wenger. You can see Kolasinac in the background. The beast waiting to come on to destroy Koln. If we bring him on. Probably won't. Now, I don't think Arsenal have put like Lacazette or anyone on the bench. I'll have a quick look. No, on the bench we have Macy, Mustafi, Kolasinac, Rain Adelaide, Nelson, Wilshere and Apcom. Great, so we have I think Macy's a defender, so 3 defenders, 2 wingers, a centre mid and a striker, and that striker being Apcom, centre mid being Wilshere. I bring on Reece Nelson. I trust to bring on, and I think I trust Wilshere, but I'm not too sure because I haven't seen him play in a long time. Sanchez probably be looking for Holding. Yeah, he does look for Holding. Now, can Holding do something with the ball for once? My Holding! All he has to do is pass to Walcott, and he just passes it to the side to no one. And Elneny runs back, gets the ball. The referee fell over. I don't know how. Elneny saves us again. Elneny, we'd probably be quite a few goals down if Elneny hadn't been here. He just keeps saving us from Holding's mistakes. Holding, I don't know what happened to him. He's awful now. He's playing like the relegation side that he came from. Elneny finds Monreal. Monreal back to Elneny. Elneny drives forwards a little bit before being fouled. Sanchez on the ball. Tries to lift one over the top. Falls back to Giroud, who hits it, but it bounces off the defender. Giroud gets it again. Ball bounces to Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles plays a nice flick on. Monreal whips the ball in. It's a decent ball. Comes back out. Sanchez gets it. Sanchez being forced to run back. He's still skilling around everyone. Plays it wide to Bellerin. Bellerin takes a bad touch, but he manages to almost get there, but he's dispossessed. And they clear it. That's probably the best chances we've had so far. Mertesacker trying to get... I'm just going to call him John because I can't exactly remember how to say his last name. But the guy who scored, his name's John something. Actually, J-H-O-N. Is that John? J-H-O-M? I'd assume so. We're in the last minute of the first half. Arsenal need to come out stronger. Jeffet will probably come out and concede instantly, knowing us, actually. I wouldn't be surprised. 2 minutes of added time to be played. Arsenal going back to passing around the back. Sanchez again pings the ball over the top to Giroud, but the header's easily collected by Horn. Giroud hasn't been bad, you know. I think most of his headers have been on target, apart from the ones that really matter. But they just got no power on them anymore. I mean, from there I don't really blame it, but well, at least Everton lost to Atlanta 3-0. To be fair, we could probably lose worse to Koln. Bellerin needs to watch that guy in the wings. Bellerin, he didn't watch the guy in the wings and forced Walcott to make a tackle. Didn't see that one coming. Take off Walcott, bring on Reece Nelson. Don't like Walcott. Used to like him. I used to be one of them people who, you know, they try and like all the players. I tried to give all of them a chance, but towards the end of last season, I really did start to realise how poor Walcott was. Holding again, driving forwards, and then stops and plays it backwards. 30 seconds left till the end of this half. Well, until the end of the added time should be over. Alex Iwobi doing well to drive forwards, but pushes the ball off. Oh no, that was Maitland-Niles. There we go, half time. Arsenal currently losing 1-0 after John's nice little strike from 40 yards out. It was a good hit. Ospina again being awful. So, defensive wise, Arsenal have been shocking and they need to come back stronger. The attack's been alright. I mean, certain players have. Sanchez has been decent. El Nenny's probably been the best player so far. Giroud again, he's been pretty good. He should be doing better though. Iwobi has actually been quite good. Walcott's been awful. Bellerin's been awful. The whole defence have been awful. So let's hope that Arsenal can come back out stronger. So I'm going to mute my mic, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next half. Oh god, I didn't realise. Teams are back out. Kickoff's about to happen. Any second now. Arsenal 1-0 down. I'm happier than I was before. I also didn't realise, you can't hear it in the recording I don't think, but I was on Snapchat and I'd muted my mic because I was sending a video of, like the game, just saying to my friend why I'm not speaking because I'm watching the game. And as I said that is when they shot and we conceded. And you can actually see me pick up a stapler on my desk and throw it straight in my mirror. And then I end up unmuting my mic so you can hear it. So anyway, we're back. I'm much more enthusiastic about this half. I hope we come out stronger. Whether or not we will or not is a different question. Oh, Kolasinac is on! I didn't know Kolasinac was on because Arsenal, it takes them about 1 million years to tweet things. But Kolasinac is back on, which I'm loving. I like Kolasinac. He's going to be unleashed upon the Germans. And I don't think any other changes were made. I think it was Holding who came off. I'm not sure, but I think so. Yeah, I'm much happier than I was in last half because I've got a drink and I feel like Arsenal could still come out and win this. If we can see again, I will probably finish off my mirror and fully break it. Hope not though. Yeah, Rob Holding came off, Kolasinac came on. Good. Now Kolasinac, show why you are the best left back ever. Sanchez plays the ball to the giant Kolasinac. El Neni finds Sanchez. Sanchez tries to ping one over the top to Walcott. Walcott's touch is pretty nice actually, I'll give him that. And then he loses the ball. Not bad by Walcott, not bad. I'm excited for this half. I want to win. Corner for Arsenal. Sanchez, I think it was, that took it. No, of course it wasn't. It was Walcott. I could tell it was Walcott because it was a bad ball. Sanchez manages to get the ball. He's running into the ball outside the box. He's still doing skills. He should probably pass. Lifts a great one over the top. Finds Walcott, who again is offside. Actually, to be fair, Walcott was onside there. He was definitely onside. Like a Aubameyang against Spurs. El Neni finds Monreal. Monreal finds Sanchez. Sanchez plays out to, I think, Iwobi. It's really blurry. Looks like Iwobi. It is Iwobi. I can tell by the way he runs. Maitland-Niles finds El Neni. El Neni plays out wide to Kolasinac. Kolasinac to Sanchez. I don't know whether it's Kolasinac or Kolasinac. People say it differently. I say Kolasinac. El Neni pings a great ball over the top to Walcott. Great touch by Walcott. That was sarcasm. He sucks. I wish he was dead. Kolasinac. Oh, what a goal! Kolasinac! I love him. I love him. I love him. I love Kolasinac. Generally, I love Kolasinac. He lifted up his top, but he didn't lift it up enough so we could see what was underneath it. It said something. What a goal. Just sledgehammer of a left foot. Walcott's poor touch. Dinks it back. He takes a deflection. Left foot volley across goal. Easy finish. Kolasinac, he's a tank. You can't stop him. What a goal. This is why we start Kolasinac. He's a tank. You can't beat Kolasinac. What a player. I think Cologne almost scored. They were showing a replay, and Cologne were just leaving our box. Oh, please don't concede instantly. I'm in a good mood now, even though we're drawing. Please. 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 Thank God that was given a foul there. Arsenal still haven't tweeted it. What is the admin of the Arsenal account doing? Kolasinac, 1 goal, 1 match. I like Kolasinac. He's a fun guy. There's a Arsenal fan account called Arsenal India, and they posted a picture of Kolasinac looking down in black and white, and it said, "Cologne fans, before we unleash this beast, get back to your seats and be quiet." And then he comes on and scores. I love him. Oh, hold on. Giroud on the ball. Oh, what a poor ball. All Giroud had to do was poke it to Kolasinac, and it was a poor ball. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay. We're going. We're up and running. We're up and running. Arsenal still haven't tweeted it. I was on my phone. I haven't checked the... oh wait, I think Arsenal's tweeted it now. There we go. Take your time. Sanchez finds Kolasinac. Ooh, almost gets an assist, lays it across goal. Ball does come back to Sanchez though. Sanchez pings one in. Ooh, Iwobi tries to hit on a volley, but it's over. As in the bar, not the game. I haven't checked the stream chat. Anyone still talking in there? No. 4 people watching. Guys, leave your score predictions. Obviously has to be something with, I assume, at least 2 1s in. That looked like a handball. I don't think it was because no one called for it, but Sanchez with the ball. Let's see how close the volley was. Not a bad volley by Iwobi, but should have been better for someone of his class. I'm a big fan of Iwobi. Alright. Monreal. Defense Mertesacker. Mertesacker to make the Niles, back to Mertesacker. Monreal plays Kolasinac. Back to Monreal. Finds Maitland-Niles. Back to Monreal. I'm getting bored of saying back to. Sanchez. Tries to switch the play. It's an alright ball actually. Bellerin manages to get there. Walcott, guess what? Can't touch the ball because he's useless. Bring on Reece Nelson, please. I don't know if Mark just says it because, you know, it's banter and all, but I think Mark and me are big fans of Kolasinac. Because Mark put Kolasinac comes in instantly and scores, there was no stopping either. You don't stop Kolasinac. He's just a tank. As I say, he's intercepted, but shut up. Oh God, Cologne breaking. Stop that now. Thank you, Bellerin. Sayed had only been on the pitch for 223 seconds when he volleyed Arsenal level. Another class. Monreal finds Sanchez, who, I don't know yet, I think his touch played it back to Monreal, I'm not entirely sure. Mertesacker sees El Neni, who, to be fair, El Neni has been actually quite bad this half so far, which is weird, because he was the one who was good last half. Sanchez, trying to weave some space, lifts it over to Bellerin. Bellerin, please put in a good cross, I beg you. It's an okay cross. I mean, why, when doing a cross, would you aim for Walcott? I don't know. Walcott was onside. It was cleared out by the defender. Why you'd aim for Walcott and not someone like a Iwobi or Giroud or Kolasinac, I don't know, but it is what it is. That's a corner, right? Wait, what? How's it a goal kick? It was defended out. Okay, I guess. Iwobi plays it out to Sanchez. Sanchez tries to flick it back to Kolasinac. I don't really know why he tried that, but Kolasinac eventually does get there. Gives it back to Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles finds Rob Holding. Rob Holding finds Mertesacker. No, Rob Holding. I meant Mertesacker. Sanchez on the ball. It's so difficult to see what's happening. Sanchez, he's going to try and ping it, I assume, but the run wasn't made. Maitland-Niles finds Sanchez. Sanchez gets ran over, basically, and it's a free kick to Arsenal. It was taken quick. El Neni finds Sanchez. Sanchez lifts it over the top to try and find Kolasinac, but it was a poor lobbed ball. Great touch by Maitland-Niles to hold that down for Sanchez. Sanchez finds El Neni. El Neni to Mertesacker. Mertesacker back to Maitland-Niles. Arsenal doing really well at the moment. And as I say that, we give it straight to them for a throw-in. Thanks, Maitland-Niles. He's been alright so far. I won't judge him too harshly. Maitland-Niles finds Giroud. Giroud to hold Monreal. Monreal finds Sanchez. Sanchez back to Monreal to El Neni. El Neni plays out wide to Alex Iwobi. Iwobi's poor pass gives the ball away, and Koln looking to break now. Bellerin's pace, though, gets the better of the Koln player. It's nice to see that. I miss the old Bellerin where he would just pace past everyone and win the ball. Walcott manages to hold off his man, gives it to Iwobi, and again Iwobi loses the ball from a poor touch. I'm a big fan of Iwobi, but this is weird. Koln again running through, calls for offside, but nothing given. El Neni makes a good tackle. There's calls for penalty, but I don't think it was in the end. I mean, it wasn't given, but I don't think it was penalty. Iwobi tries to ping it. It almost finds Sanchez, but the ping just didn't have enough power. I don't really blame him. It was a really difficult ball to get over, but if it had made it, Sanchez threw on goal. Arsenal win the ball. Walcott lands on it and gets taken out. No foul because, you know, it's Walcott. Yeah. Koln ping the ball wide to Kolasinac's side, and Kolasinac just annihilates the Koln player, and at the same time wins a free kick. It's a shame because nearly every player has a bad game, and I don't want to be there when Kolasinac has his bad game because it would just be weird. It's like players like Azpilicueta and Alonso. They're you know, some of the best defenders in the league, and they'll still have bad games. Which is weird, but that's just how football works. Sanchez. I'm not too sure what he's doing. He's just kind of standing still. Back to Monreal. Monreal to Mertesacker. Finds El Neni. El Neni tries to play it through, and again, he's dispossessed. I'm not liking... Iwobi and El Neni in the middle at the moment are doing poor. They keep losing the ball, and that... Oh, it's leading to a good counter-attack. Ospina's coming all the way out and manages to get it out for a throw, and I do not trust it when Ospina comes out. Reece Nelson's warming up, but I don't think he's warming up to come on. I think he's just warming up. So is Wilshere. Kolasinac absolutely hammers the ball out. Finds Giroud somehow. Giroud's trying to run, but he doesn't have the pace to get there. Yeah, on the hard cam, Mark was right. Like, there's not a lot of fans in the middle. I assume it's because the Cologne fans are on the right because they had to segregate part of the stadium because they were literally just fighting their way in. So most of them have all moved to the left, so they're not in any danger. Because there's a lot of fans to the left and hardly any in the middle. Which I guess makes sense. You know, if it's the family stand, you don't really want to have your family in the middle like that. Bellerin driving through. And loses the ball. Cologne, here we go again on the counter-attack. And then he's trying to get back. They go for goal. Ospina manages to palm it down and then catch it. Kolasinac driving forwards. Gives it to Sanchez. Kolasinac keeps driving. Sanchez also going. Sanchez tries to ping it through. It's a poor ping. Sanchez not playing like the player that he was last season. Sead Kolasinac for Arsenal. 5 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. And he's a left back. Now, what did his shirt say? He didn't pull it all the way up, but he had a sign on it. And no one... what? I don't know what it says. The top comment of that tweet was, hasn't been Wengered yet, which is a very good point. He'll probably become one of the worst left backs in the league. And again, sometimes we like to play him centre back for some reason when he's a left back. Don't play him centre back. To be fair, Monreal's now, I think, officially a centre back. To be fair, Monreal settled into that spot decently. He's just not tall enough to win a lot of headers in the box, which is why we're quite poor in the box. Maitland-Niles finds Iwobi, who's almost dispossessed again, but he does very well to keep the ball. Finds Bellerin. Bellerin on the wings. For some reason, passes it back to Iwobi. He should be crossing there. Bellerin, cross. You have 4 guys in the box. All you got to do is cross there, okay? Why can't you do that? The ball's whipped into the box for Cologne. Monreal makes a good tackle to keep it away. Maitland-Niles to Elneny. Elneny looking to make a break. To Iwobi. Did not play Walcott. He tried to play Walcott and it didn't go through. I do not want to see the stats for how many times Arsenal have been dispossessed so far, because it's going to be through the roof. Good play by Arsenal. Oh, Maitland-Niles, no! The play was so good there. I wasn't commentating because I was just watching it. It was so good. Like, there were about 5 passes that were just brilliant to eventually get through. It was someone, I think, Iwobi to Giroud. Giroud plays through Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles skills through 2 defenders, and he tries to take. He should have shot. He tried to take it around the keeper. And Horn does really well to get a touch on the ball to keep it out. Oh, getting a Maitland-Niles goal would have not only put us in the lead, but it would have been so good for Maitland-Niles to get that. And it was such a good team play. Cologne made a sub, I think. I saw someone either walking off or going to get a drink. I'm not sure which one it was. Sanchez on the wings with the ball. Ball goes out for an Arsenal throw-in. Jack Wilshere warming up. He's definitely going to be coming on soon. He's getting all his boots on and stuff. Kolasinac should take the throw-in. You going to take the throw-in? He finds Giroud. Giroud tries to ping it in the box. It doesn't go in. Ball falls out to Mertesacker. And all the way back to Ospina. Ospina finds Nacho Monreal. Nacho Monreal drives towards before laying it off to Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles pings a... Oh. I mean, to be fair, the ball Maitland-Niles played looked like a really good ball, but Walcott didn't seem to go for it. It looked like a... Oh, here's the Kolasinac replay. Clean volley. Bottom right. It was a very, very similar goal. Almost the same goal as Aubameyang versus Tottenham last night, but for some reason he was ruled as offside, even though he was about 3 yards onside. I don't know why I'm salty about that. It's just I was watching the game and it just seemed a bit cheap. Because Borussia should have won that really. Jack Wilshere is coming on. Don't know who for, but he's not coming on yet, but he's literally like on the sidelines. I assume for probably Maitland-Niles or Elneny. Oh! Iwobi finds Sanchez. It's a poor ball, kind of. If it was forwards, he would have thrown on goal. Sanchez weaving his way into the box. He's still going. He shoots. Oh, what a goal! Alexis Sanchez. What a beauty. What a goal. Almost a reenactment of the Aston Villa FA Cup final goal. Alexis Sanchez runs into the box, cuts back round a few players, runs to the outside the box and just curls one into the top corner. You don't stop them. Do not stop them. That is a beauty. Horn has no chance. Sanchez swings at him. Horn just stands there and watches it go in. Nothing you can do about that. Wow. Sanchez finally gets the goal he deserves. 2 great goals by Arsenal. To be fair, every goal in this game has been amazing. There's been the that great goal by Iwobi's come off for Wilshere. There was that great goal by John. Yeah, a great goal by John. Then there was the amazing goal. The amazing goal by John. Then there was a great goal by Kolasinac, and then Sanchez has just busted that one out. Wilshere has come on for Alex Iwobi. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a huge fan of Wilshere. I really like the guy. I think he's good. I mean, injuries ruined him. He knows that more than anyone, but injuries ruined him. But I do like him as a person. He's an Arsenal boy. I really do like him. But whether or not I trust him to play now is a different question. Koln breaking. Ball's whipped in. The volley's poor and sends it flying out. Sanchez and Kolasinac both on 1 goal in 1 match in the Europa League. What a goal. I mean, the ball by Iwobi was great. I mean, it would... No, okay, my bad. The ball by Iwobi was poor. It should have gone straight forward so he was through on goal. But instead it goes to the wings. And Sanchez gave Iwobi the assist. I mean, Iwobi was good to find him, but it was all Sanchez, really. Good old Sanchez coming back. He didn't look happy. I mean, I know he wanted to leave, and I don't blame him for wanting to leave, but believe it or not, you see out your contract, and you're making millions doing it, so get on with it. And if we play well, maybe we'll win the league. Okay, I'm sorry, I should stop dreaming. I should stop lying to Sanchez. Come on. I want to battle them now. Monreal, Sanchez, who's dropped back into some kind of CDM role. To Elneny, back to Sanchez. Lifts one over the top with that weird spoon flick he does, which is always quite nice. Finds Kolasinac. Kolasinac plays it back to Monreal. Back to Kolasinac. Back to Monreal. And then Kolasinac plays it across to Mertesacker, who plays it to Elneny. Okay, I'm going to stop commentating unless something interesting happens, because playing around the back is just a bit annoying. Wilshere got the ball. Elneny plays a great ball to Walcott. Hey, Walcott scored. I mean, he was offside again because he's Walcott. But it was a good finish. It was a good ball. Good goal, actually. Very, very nice goal. I'll give Walker that. We do abuse him, but he deserves to be abused. But it was a good goal. He touches it down with his head, turns, volleys it. It again, would have been a great goal, but he was offside because apparently that's what Walcott likes these days. Kolasinac finds Monreal, back to Kolasinac. El Neni plays it through to Jack Wilshere. Wilshere running through. He makes it through one man, but then gets dispossessed for an Arsenal throw-in. Wilshere, the number 10. It's weird seeing him playing for Arsenal. I mean, for Arsenal. It's weird seeing him on the pitch. We're playing around the back a lot in a minute. So I'm not really going to commentate unless some good happens, because it gets boring just constantly saying players' names over and over again, because we play it back and forth. Oh, Kolasinac to Sanchez. Sanchez weaves his way through, but it goes back. And then he looks like he's wanting to drive forwards now. Gives it to Giroud, who finds Wilshere, but he's dispossessed. Wilshere should be doing so much better there. El Neni tries to make the tackle, but eventually the ball's gone out to John. He's probably the only Cologne player, apart from Horn, that I actually recognise. Oh, John's running through. Oh, Ospina saves. I still don't trust our defence. I don't trust like this Monreal Mertesacker thing. I like both of them, but I can't trust them. John just ran straight through, had a shot. Ospina does well to save it. Corner. Whipped in. Headed towards goal, but not accurate. Ospina collects. Oh no, I can't watch it anymore. It's gone down. No. Don't do this to me. It hasn't buffered at all. And then it crashes. It was doing so well. No. Okay, I found another one. This one's further behind than the other one was, because I recognise this part. We're not too far behind, we're about 5 seconds behind, but, you know. I was always ahead before. It's probably better quality, this one, actually. Quite like that. Luckily on a Sunday, I can watch the Chelsea-Arsenal game in HD, because I've got the Sky Sports new download player thing for computer, which I can finally use. I have an account, but I've never got to use it because it doesn't work on desktop. Tony Woodcock, former Arsenal player in the crowd. Ball's played forwards, trying to find Sanchez, but it's cut out. Kolasinac catches the ball. Takes the throw in. Back to Monreal. Sanchez gets the ball. Plays it out wide to Hector Bellerin. Bellerin. His cross is pretty good. Great flick on. Walcott. It was such a great flick on by Giroud to Walcott, who instead of shooting tries to lay it off for some reason. He was in a great position to shoot, and for some reason he lays it off. But the ball does fall back out to Sanchez outside the box, who is then fouled for like the 9th time this game. Ooh! Stood right on the back of the ankle. Good ball by Bellerin. Great flick on by Giroud. Walcott should be doing something better there. Kolasinac and Alexis standing over this one. I assume they'll be going for a goal here. Imagine. I would trust Alexis and Kolasinac to hit this one. Don't know how good Kolasinac is at free kicks, but I know he's a very hard hitter. And I know that I've seen Sanchez score before. Oh, Kolasinac has actually moved away from the free kick. And it's now El Neni and Sanchez standing over it. It looks like Sanchez will be the one to take this one. Sanchez strikes it. Caught by Horn on target, but Not going to really trouble Horn from there. It's a pretty easy catch. Straight to him. Gets over the wall, which is decent, but should probably be doing a little better. I still want to bring on Reece Nelson for Walcott. I think Walcott should have came off already. Oh, Rouse does well to ping in a ball to John. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. J-H-O-N seems like... I don't know how else you could pronounce that. But he whips it into John, but luckily Ospina catches it. The ball's given to Kolasinac, and he's the right wing. I think that's his position for Cologne. Tries to tackle him. Kolasinac just pushes him on the floor. Sanchez plays the ball through to find Kolasinac. Kolasinac tries to keep the ball on, but can't quite do it. It's a goal kick for Cologne. Substitution for Cologne. Yuya Osako is coming on for Klunter. Don't know either of them people, but maybe they're good. What happened to Takuma Asano? He is 2-season loan, I assume. Elneny plays the ball over to Giroud. Ball goes back to Elneny. Wilshere gets the ball. Plays through Sanchez. He looks like he's probably offside. Oh, the shot's poor. That's a really poor shot by Sanchez. Ball's played through. He looks offside. I think he was offside. Even I could see he was offside. He gets the ball, cuts back, but his finish is very poor. Especially for Sanchez. If Arsenal do get 3-1, then that's basically the game wrapped up. But Cologne is still very much in this. They haven't stopped attacking. Or trying to attack either. No matter what the result of this game is, Arsenal have been poor. Cologne breaking forwards. I'm sure that's a foul. Thank you. Cologne player runs into the box and just shoves Elneny to the floor. Easy foul to call. Just completely shoves him over the ball. Definite foul. Shouldn't be an argument there. 13 months since Jack Wilshere was in action for Arsenal. Obviously he's played for the under-23s because he beat up a teenager. But still, like, first team. Over a year. Reece Nelson is warming up. He's going to be coming on soon. Cologne on the attack. They shoot. Ospina saves it. I get so scared when they shoot because I just don't trust Ospina. I can't bring myself to trust him. Given way too much room to shoot there. He probably should have scored that. Reece Nelson will be coming on soon. I know that. Murtasaka fell over as the ball was pinged over the top, but he somehow manages to like crawl and header it anyway, which is actually quite impressive. Bellerin on the ball, gives it to Walcott. I'm assuming Walcott will be coming off. Finds Bellerin. Bellerin tries to cross it in, but it's again a poor cross by Bellerin. Because Bellerin can't cross. I don't understand how Bellerin can't cross. Reece Nelson is going to be coming on either before or after this corner. It's going to be after the corner. It better be for Walcott. Walcott, now's your chance. You're taking the corner. Get an assist before you go off. It's whipped in. Murtasaka tries to get to it but can't. It lands to El Neni who tries to volley it. That could have been another great goal for the game, but blocked. Kolasinac, dangerous pass there. Plays it all the way back to Ospina, but Ospina wasn't even ready for it. Reece Nelson still waiting to come on. Ball hasn't gone off yet. He's just kind of standing there. Oh, Kolasinac. Sanchez plays the ball through to Kolasinac. Kolasinac squares it for Wilshere. Wilshere fakes it to Walcott. Walcott shoots and of course he misses. And then Bellerin comes and Bellerin scores! Good job, Bellerin. Walcott's poor finishing leads to Bellerin being able to run up and score. Hector hasn't had a great game, but he does well. That should be game over right there. I still want Reece Nelson to come on for Walcott. Sanchez is really well to find Kolasinac. Kolasinac plays Wilshere. Whether or not Wilshere missed it or not, I don't know. Kolasinac and Sanchez link up well. Let's have a look. Yeah, Wilshere dummies it to Walcott. Walcott shoots. It's saved well. Bellerin shoots. And it's a goal. Here we go. Here's the sub. I assume it's Walcott. I assume it's Walcott. I don't know for sure yet. Yeah, it's Walcott. I don't see him on the pitch. Alright, here we go. Wilshere. Finds Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles to Sanchez. Sanchez to Maitland-Niles. Plays it back. I want another goal. Come on, guys. I want another one for us. This isn't Nelson's full debut yet, but for obviously international games, but it will come. Also, Bellerin 1 goal in 1 match, obviously, because first game. 6 days ago against oh wow, I never saw that one before. Reece Nelson against Man United, he actually scored a really good free kick for the under-23s, I think it was, and it was a really nice free kick. Sanchez trying to break through, he's dispossessed. No one chasing Monreal. Reece Nelson tries to ping one to Sanchez but can't quite get it across. I want Nelson to do well this game. Advantage being played for Koln right now. Ball's whipped in. It's a decent ball. It lands to the player who came on. Don't remember his name. Begins with an O. The Japanese one. Ball's being whipped in again. It's a pretty poor ball. Bellerin trying to get there. He's pulled back a little bit. I think the ref maybe should have given something there. Koln still in possession of the ball. Played into the box. Ospina comes out and grabs it. Ball thrown to Reece Nelson, who really should want to drive now. Finds Wilshere. Wilshere to Elneny. 84 minutes in. Iwobi finds Sanchez, who a fairly poor pass to Kolasinac, forcing him to kind of run back and then pass it backwards instead of continuing the move forward. I want him to be 4-1. I want to make it look like we didn't play badly. We shouldn't be leaving it till the second half to wake up. At least we woke up. Elneny to Wilshere. His pass can't get to Giroud. Offside. Cool, I was lucky. Koln managed to break through into the box and they were offside. Obviously this game was an hour delayed. I wasn't expecting to be still live streaming right now. Just showed a replay of Kolasinac and Alexis's goal. I assume it will show Bellerin's after this. Yep, there it is. Apart from Bellerin's goal, they've all been very good goals. Sanchez's was amazing. Kolasinac's was just quality. And John's one was very good as well. Bellerin's one wasn't great. You know, it was a tap-in. It was a poacher's goal, but goal's a goal. Nearly all of the Arsenal fans seem to have gone home by now. I assume they want to get out before the they've probably gone because of traffic, because they didn't expect to be here this late. Sanchez plays Reece Nelson. Bellerin plays it to Sanchez. Sanchez should have dropped it to the other wings. Elneny. Elneny's brought down. It's a foul. 87 minutes. Yeah, the commentator just said all the Arsenal fans are basically gone because they need to get the tube and bus and stuff like that. Christopher Rhodes says, thanks for the commentary, mate. Couldn't find the game anywhere. Ha, come on, Arsenal. No problem. We live stream quite a lot of the games. I'm assuming you're an Arsenal fan because you said come on, Arsenal. If you're going to be around on Sunday, I'll be live streaming the Arsenal-Chelsea game, which is always going to be quite fun. But yeah, make sure you either like and subscribe so you don't miss the newest live streams. Mark live streams quite a lot. He usually live streams Liverpool games, but we also do, you know, random ones here and there. Usually like bigger clubs like United and City and stuff like that. Bellerin finds Giroud. Giroud finds Nelson. Giroud flicks it on. Nelson then finds Sanchez. Sanchez lifts it over the top. It should be a goal. It really should be a goal. Nelson shouldn't have passed. Nelson really should have shot there. I don't blame him for passing. He doesn't want to be selfish, but like... Oh, it was so good. Reece Nelson to Giroud, who backheels it back to Nelson. Then Nelson should have probably shot. He had a bit of space, but instead he goes for Sanchez. The Koln players are actually breaking forwards now. They're in the box. They lay it back. They have a shot. Mertesacker just manages to get a foot to it before it actually manages to reach Ospina. "89 minutes in. The extra time should be announced soon. I'm going to say it's probably about 4 minutes. Koln again going forwards. They managed to make it into the box. Bellerin does really well to slide in and get the clearance, but they still have the ball. They're moving towards their left side, our right side a lot, because I think they know that if they go to the left side, they have to deal with Kolasinac. Oh, I was wrong. It was Nelson passed it to Giroud. Giroud flicked it back to Nelson. Nelson passed it to Wilshere. Wilshere flicked it to Nelson. Then Nelson passed to Sanchez. And Nelson should have shot there. Arsenal looking to break again. Nelson finds Kolasinac. Kolasinac plays it through to Sanchez, but he's dispossessed. He shouldn't have let it slip through his legs. He should have taken a touch and then drive. Taking a touch and then taking a touch and then drived. I think that's the right one. Mertesacker. Reece Nelson has looked good when coming on. Nelson to Wilshere. Wilshere's been good. He's made a lot of really good and skillful passes. It reminds me of the old Arsenal quite a lot. It's gonna be 2 minutes of added time, by the way. I didn't see it when they announced that, but it's it shows we're 1 minute 30 into that 2 minutes. Game should end soon. We're just passing around the back and wasting time now. Reece Nelson to Kolasinac. To Sanchez. Sanchez driving through the middle. Finds Olivier Giroud. Giroud tries to whip it back in, but he can't quite get there. It's a corner for Arsenal. This will be the last kick of the game. The game is actually technically over now. We're 2 minutes in. Arsenal are going to take this corner and then it's all going to be over. There are literally hardly any Arsenal fans left. Oh, we're not having the corner. It's over. Okay, apparently we're not taking the corner. So Arsenal went into the first half 1-0 down, came on. Kolasinac came on for Rob Holding. Kolasinac hits a banger. Obviously, John scored the really good goal in the first bit. Kolasinac hits a banger. Sanchez then scores a banger. Wilshere's back. Bellerin scores a little tap-in goal. All in all, Arsenal win. It makes it look like they did a lot better than they really did. They weren't great. Obviously, the Arsenal fans are all basically... There's hardly any Arsenal fans left, because nearly all of them left early to get buses and tubes back, because obviously game started an hour late, because of the German fans decided, you know, it'd be a good idea to basically try and break into the Emirates because they didn't buy a ticket for some reason. Cologne fans were brilliant. Even though they did fight their way in and they were quite bad people, the atmosphere they brought to the Emirates was insane, and I thank them for that, because ever since we moved to the Emirates, the atmosphere has been terrible, because it's just families going in and people who don't watch football, and it's annoying. But if you guys enjoyed the live stream, make sure you leave a like on it. As I said before, I will be live streaming on Monday. Oh my god, Sunday. I'll be live streaming on Sunday. The Arsenal versus Chelsea, which is going to be a very interesting game. I don't know how that's going to end up, really. I assume a Chelsea win, but I also thought that in the FA Cup and Community Shield, and we saw how that worked out. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications so you know when we're next live streaming. Mark uploads a lot. He's got the Premier League review. We've got the Fancy Premier League. He live streams a lot of the Liverpool games. I live stream a lot of the Arsenal games. And every now and again, rarely, but every now and again I'll put on my own video. And stuff like that. It's just showing the replay of the John goal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you.